welcome to the channel. Even though I haven't been here since, I don't even know how long it's been, forever. My eyebrows literally look non-existent in this lighting, but you know, I just came back from class and I decided, let me do this video because it's easy, the Q&A video. So I posted a question tab on my Instagram, what's it called, my Instagram, on my spam, and I told them to ask me questions about what it's like as a law student living in the UK. And I got a couple questions. You know, I wasn't really expecting to get much because it is my spam day. You know, I could have posted on my main story, but I didn't see the point. I don't even know why I have this book. I don't know why I wrote them down when I had it on my phone. Anyways, so yeah, and guys, I am going to do the day in the life, and I am going to do a room tour, but obviously that's going to take me a little while because, you know, I actually have to film it and actually have to edit it and all that stuff. That takes a long time. Like, these YouTubers, I actually applaud them because it takes them forever. But let's get into the video. I don't want to talk too long. So the first question is biggest culture shock. Honestly, that question is actually really hard. Like, I don't know, like nothing really shocked me culturally. Or maybe just like the aesthetic of the place. Like, I don't know if that's a culture shock. Like, Cayman is a very you know, colorful place. Everything looks different. Like, everything doesn't look the same. When you come to the UK, everything's brick, everything's red, everything is dirty, everything just looks the same. While in Cayman, everything is more unique and has its own style, you know, island vibey type thing. Probably the food as well. You know, obviously we all used to eating the cooked food, eating Jamaican food, eating the American fast food, eating Bajan food, eating all types of food. And then down here now, we're surviving off chips. As college students, we're surviving off ramen noodles. We're surviving off chicken that's white with no seasoning. So yeah, there's that. Question is a two-part question. It says, how's England for you? Do you prefer Cayman? I think England is a nice place for the experience of studying, you know, being abroad, being by yourself, living by yourself in a whole new country. I think it's really nice. Like, obviously you need to adjust to the weather, you need to adjust to the people, you need to adjust to the vibes, but I think it's a nice place. Well, Southampton, I can only speak for Southampton specifically. I think Southampton is a really nice city. Like, I really recommend it, and I really recommend the university, guys. For KY, of course I prefer KY. Like, to me, nothing can compare to our tightness. You know, everyone knows everyone. It's like a small community. And obviously I prefer Cayman because of the food, you know, our culture. Obviously we grew up there, but yeah, I think I prefer Cayman because you know the place better. You don't really have to worry about not getting home safe or having to worry about, like, I don't know, people like drugging you. Like, obviously that's still stuff to keep in mind, but it's not that big of a risk in Cayman or whatever. But yeah, I prefer Cayman all day, every day. Like, it's just what it is. You know, your family's there, friends there. Yeah. The third question, someone asked, why the UK of all places? Are you trying to be cute? Are you trying to be rude? Anyways, no. Why the UK of all places? So firstly, I study law, and a lot of people actually ask this question, but yeah, I study law, and Cayman law, we are in the jurisdiction of the UK, so we cannot study a law anywhere else. We can't study it in the US, we can't study it in Scotland, we can't study it in, I don't even know. We have to study law in the UK or in Cayman because our jurisdiction is the same, and we have to stay within our jurisdiction. And I didn't want to stay in Cayman at 18 years old, and if I had the opportunity to go away for university, of course I'm going to take it. Like, why would I not? The question is, do you like studying law? Yes, I love studying law. Like, I really actually enjoy the topics, even though the topics, like, some topics may be boring. I never catch myself falling asleep in them type thing though. That's how you know you like a subject, if you never actually fall asleep in class. But yeah, I actually like law. Been studying law from year 12. Always liked it. You know, lecturers may be boring, class may be a little boring, but that doesn't mean I don't like the subject, you know? I like it. Next question, what are some comparisons between the UK and Cayman? comparisons. Well, obviously there's multiple comparisons. There's the weather. Cayman's hot, UK's cold. Cayman has better food, UK doesn't have good food. Like
2,000 years later.
Cayman home, UK isn't home. Oh, I would say that with the UK you have more of a leeway to travel, so you can actually travel a lot more places. With Cayman, you obviously can't do that. Like if I'm in England, I could go to Paris real quick. I could go Portugal for cheap. I could go Spain for cheap. I could go, yeah. There's obviously more comparisons, but I'll just leave it there. Question number 6: what is it like living there by yourself? I feel like living here by myself is great. Like back home, I've always been a type of person to be independent, stay by myself. It doesn't really feel any different. It just feels like I have my own room. Like back home, I share my room with my sisters. But it doesn't really feel any different. I do my shopping myself. I deal with myself however I see fit. I go wherever, make sure my room clean, do my laundry. It's like nothing new. It really isn't. Just have to be more responsible. I hate grocery shopping. I can't lie to you. I really hate it. But yeah, living by yourself. Sometimes you get a little homesick. Like when I went home for Christmas and I came back, that was like so sad. Like when I went home, it was just so sad coming back. I can't lie to you. I was like really homesick for the first 2 weeks, and as soon as I came back, I was right into exams, so that was like a depressing period. But living here by myself is great. Like there's nothing to complain about. Another question is, how did you adjust to living in the UK? I can't really say there was a way that I adjusted. I just had to get right into it, especially because I came late. I came in October. Everyone was already in a routine. Everyone was already in their groups and stuff. I just had to jump right in. Literally, I came on a Friday, and on Monday, I had to go to school while everyone else was here before partying for a whole 2 weeks and got to settle in. But yeah, I just jumped in with 2 feet right in the deep end, and I learned. I asked a lot of questions. I made people show me around. I didn't care if you were sick of me. I didn't care if you liked me or not. If I wanted you to show me where that classroom is, if I wanted you to show me where the mall is, if I wanted you to show me how to use the bus, I'm gonna ask you. That's all I can say. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because someone will help you. Even though they might turn up their face at you or something, I'm gonna ask you a question if I need help, okay? But yeah, that's all I did. Ask a bunch of questions. And figure it out. Do you miss KY? Of course I miss KY. What kind of question is that? Of course I miss KY. Like, would you live in England for good? I get this question from a lot of people. They always be like, so Ariane, what are you gonna do after you finish studying law? Are you gonna live in England? Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go back home? From the looks of it, I would go back home, but I can't say definitely. Obviously I've just been here for a couple months and see what it's like for real. Can't say yes or no. I don't know if I would live in England for good. I don't know if I would go back to Cayman yet, but I feel like I might go back to Cayman. That's how I feel now. But you never know. An opportunity could present itself where I live in England, But yeah. Last but not least, do you think the UK is a good place for uni? I would hope so. Like, the UK is a literal hub for universities. They must have like thousands of universities in the UK. Like, I can only assume. I don't know nothing about universities in the US or anywhere else, but yeah. And especially if you're from Cayman, of course the UK is a great place, because we are a British overseas territory. I'm pretty sure it will help you in whatever crazy. But yeah, that was all my questions. I don't know if this was boring or not. I don't know if you cared about these questions or not, but I just wanted to make a video, and this was the easiest thing to do. Yes, a day in the life will be out there, and yes, a room tour will be out there when I get around to doing it. Or I could do like a video of me moving into my new place. I could do that. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for not watching if you haven't watched. Thanks for watching it all the way through. Thanks for skipping. I don't really care about views, because this is a private account, and I just do it because it's something to do and when I have free time, I guess. But yeah,